What is going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. My name is Ghost, and today it's been a minute since we took our last trade, as you can see 3 weeks ago. Today we're actually going over some trades I took on a new prop firm named My Funded FX. Last week I took every day just one trade. It's a 5k account, so instead of talking, I'm just going to take you with me. Well, the first pair we're going to talk about is, as you can see in the left corner, it's GPB GPY. So as you can see, this was Monday. As you can see all the way down, it was Monday. You see here a gap, and as many of y'all know, I trade supply and demand, so that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm gonna take this box off for a second. So what I was saying, I saw a gap right here. This was Monday opening, and just to remind you, we're on a 50-minute time frame, and every trade we're going to see right now, I'm going really fast through it because it's going to be like 5 trades. So let's go to bar replay mode. So the market already opened. Because I trade supply and demand, my base is literally or a red or a blue candle. I saw a red candle, blue candle right here, and a huge move upwards, all these red candles. So I automatically draw a zone about this blue candle right here. So I put my zone right here, and the reason why I decided to put it here instead of here is because I will come back in a second. We have this huge move to the upside and this gap right here. So I was aiming to fill up that gap. At least that's my plan. It's not like because it goes into its zone it's going to fill up the gap, but my aim was, okay, it's going to fill up that gap. So what do? We of course wait for price to come back to its zone. As you can see, it tapped in. Right when it tapped in, I went in for, let's put it here, for a buy. So I just went for one, let it get in, went a little bit down, but it didn't fear me. And what happened afterwards, as you can see, this was trade number 1. So let's now go for trade number 2. So we're now at trade number 2. Just as you saw the last time it was here, the supplies, last time it was here, the demand zone. So we're now going to do the same thing, but this time at the blue candle. So let's get back to this trade. Just so everybody knows, this is a trade I took the next day. So this is not the same day, this is the next day. This was a trade of Tuesday. So I saw this zone right here. I saw it all rising up, right? I saw liquidity building up right here because I like to keep it simple. Liquidity right here. So what do we also have here? News. And news was around 8. So when London opened, it could possibly mean it's going for a sell. So let's see what happened at 8. I only trade London and New York session, but most of the time just London session. So let's press play. It's right here. As you can see, news came in. This move. News came in, and after news it just dropped. So because like I said, I trade supply and demand. If it comes back to my zone, I'll most of the time immediately go for a buy. So that's what I did. Price was actually stuck a little bit around here, but price was like literally going up. And as you can see, first it was a liquidity build up. Now the liquidity got swept, so now we're going for a buy. So let's see what happened afterwards. So as you can see right here, a simple 1:1, and exactly like what I said, news pushed into the zone, liquidity got taken out, and as you can see it will uprise, but I already was gone. As you can see, it went higher than this one, went higher than this one. Simple, right? So let's go into the trade of Wednesday. So as you can see, this is a trade I took on Wednesday. Same formula actually. Let's remove this real quick. Same formula. I see a blue candle and a huge move, and I saw an explosive move to the upside. That means the market most of the time will leave a fair value gap, as you can see, or imbalance. For me, it's the same thing. And I know if there is imbalance, the market will eventually so not immediately, eventually come back to fill in that gap or imbalance. So this is the trade I took Wednesday. As you can see, it will go down. Come on, man, hurry up. So let's go a little bit slower. I think, yeah, was news again, 8 in the morning. And let's go to this one right here. Let's hear it. Come on. So as you can see, like I said, imbalance. As you can see, imbalance, and I already knew it's about to come back. With the year also imbalance. Like I said, most of the time, if the market leaves imbalances, with other word or fair value gaps, you name it, it will come back to fill up that gap. So that was my aim for this trade right here. So we're just going to place it right here. And this was a 1:4 stop loss here. So let's go to the lower time frame for a minute or for a second. This is where I entered at the opening of the zone. Tap in. Wow, easy 1:2. What time? I woke up around 8 because I like to see the market open, and around 9 I was already out for the day. So that was GBP GPY for this week. So let's go over to Euro USD. So as you can see, the Euro USD pair on the 50-minute time frame. This time I took my zone right here, because as usually I go for red candle, blue candle, and an explosive move to the upside or the downside. But this time it's not like the beginning. It's not like the origin or the point of interest of where I'm supposed to take it, because like I said, red or blue candle and explosive move. Well, you can see this red candle, explosive move, red candle, explosive move. So I'm gonna explain real quick why I took this one, because when you trade supply and demand, there are different ways to find zones, and one of the ways I took it is because of the drop, a base and a drop. So this makes it the base right here. So as you can see, I draw my supply zone. This is my box, and if you press bar replay mode, we are waiting for price to come back in. So we switch to the lower time frame, and what I wanted to show you before I press play is literally this right here, liquidity buildup. And what happened afterwards, it went in and out just like that. It also was because of news. I'll be honest, I put this trade in, but I didn't really like look over. I just put my trade, my sell limit here, my stop loss, and just my take profit. It was actually about to take me out. Luckily it didn't. This was a trade I took Thursday. It's Thursday around 2. Anyways, I just took it. Liquidity got taken out right here, and price shut down. So this is the trade I took Thursday, and now we're going to the last trade on USD CAD I took on Friday. So let's go for it. This is the last trade breakdown I will do, because this was like my whole week. The whole week I was just profitable. It's amazing. And I will show you real quick the last trade. So one thing I saw, market was trending up right here. This is the 5-minute time frame. Normally I don't usually go to the 5-minute time frame, but this time I decided to take it. So what do we see right here? So if we take this one right here, I didn't take this one, but a missed opportunity. So this was a supply zone. I missed this one. This here is what I call a liquidity build up. So because I missed that one, I was already looking for a re-entry to actually go in here and sell. So I went to a lower time frame, the 3-minute time frame. I waited for price to come in. So just to remind you, so I missed this opportunity. So I was looking for a re-entry and go for a sell, because I saw liquidity building up. So we're going to put this right here, and my aim was for a simple 1:1, because it was Friday. I didn't even plan to trade. I'll be honest, I didn't even plan to trade, but I still was like, nah, come on, the markets don't play around. And I decided, let's just take this one. And what happened afterwards, went into its zone and it dropped down. Easy, right? Went in, took me out, take profit. I still follow the plan. I just took a 1:1, and that's just good for me. As you can see, 281 right here. I cannot see the, I don't know where the date is. I'll find it in a second. But this just in 1 week, at least 5 days. Here's a better view. As you can see, the current days I traded was 281 in profit, no losses, and that is how I closed literally my week. So all in profit. So I want to thank everybody for staying and watching this video. It means a lot for me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment about what you think about this trading video. It's been a minute since I had to record everything, so you know, I'm building up again. And yeah, take care, guys.